It's time now for our regular magazine feature. Where are they now?
He became a global star. His face was all over newspapers and magazines around the world. His performance on ice was dazzling. We're talking about 59-year-old Devon Desmond Harris, who became the Jamaican poster boy for the bobsled team to the 1988 Calgary Olympics in Canada. But how did the then young man from the inner city community of Waterhouse get involved in the sport?
I grew up playing football, I attended Jews Avenue Primary School right there in Waterhouse, and then I went to Arden. I did not represent Arden in football. I ended up running track. So if you fast forward a few years, now I'm in the JDF. I'm a young Army officer, 21 years old, and I'm wondering what am I going to do with the rest of my life now that I've achieved my major goal in life. And then I remember, oh yeah, the Olympics. And when about that same time, two Americans came up with the idea to start a bobsled team in Jamaica, and they came to the Army looking for athletes, and my colonel, quote unquote, suggested. He told me to go to the team trials, basically.
Harris, whose dream was to represent Jamaica on the global stage in another sporting discipline, was a member of the four-man team to the Winter Olympics, where he joined Dudley Stokes, Michael White and Chris Stokes, wearing the black, green and gold colours of a nation not known to achieve glory on the ice. The American and Canadian teams were expected to finish way above the Jamaicans, but that was not the case.
You're setting foot in an Olympic stadium with 40,000 people screaming, and I promise you, more cameras than you can count. And you know in that moment that your image is around the world, flashed across television screens, and there's probably some young child somewhere thinking that you are one of the best athletes in the world. And you're hoping you can live up to that. But in addition to that, you're now living that lifelong dream, man, of becoming an Olympian and representing your country at that level. And yes, there's a special, extra special thing to it because, we are the first Winter Olympic athletes from Jamaica. So incredibly special moment.
After the Games, Jamaica's performance was dubbed heroic, so much so that it inspired the box office movie Cool Runnings. So what is the former Jamaica defense soldier doing these days?
When I was a little youth growing up in Waterhouse, dreaming of doing things outside of Waterhouse, there's no way in the world I could have dreamt of having a Hollywood film made about a part of my life. I'm grateful for it because I think that the movie gave our story a really long life, made us almost immortal, I have to say. My biggest regret in my sporting career generally is not having a coach by my side all the way through to nurture and teach and develop and train me. All of that, though, has led the way for me to become.
So that's where we close another chapter in our magazine feature, Where Are They Now? Join us next week, same time, same place.